jump in there, but the time limit being what it is, you probably just should go for it. What I'm trying to think about here is the best way to set up my Outwatch. You know, who do I want to be on Overwatch? And sometimes you're better off not putting them on Overwatch, so you get that extra shot after they split. Sometimes they move into such a location that you might be flanked, so it's good if you have an extra turn. Okay, let's see. So what is this? See, a 50% chance this thing is going to fail. And it says if it does fail, there will be extra enemies. So that's that's just a gamble, and it's probably not the kind of small intel cache, you know, big whoop. I think one thing it'll do for me though is get rid of those. Yeah, made it a little easier to get by these guys without being seen. Now I don't know if maybe it's possible with some missions to actually get in there into the hacking site without being seen at all. That would be pretty cool, and then you could just fight them after you had shut the thing down. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to go ahead and just go for this. My sniper's kind of just right out in the open, but if you move them at all, they won't be able to use the sniper rifle. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And let's see, Overwatch. She'll only be able to Overwatch with the pistol. Not the best weapon, but even with a pistol, the snipers are better than a lot of your other guys. Okay, let's see. Where are these guys going to go? Sometimes they'll walk right into your group, but I think... Yep, spotted. Oh, and this guy's in a really bad location. He's probably a goner. Whoa, my... Missed? Wow, that's unheard of, man. The bad guy actually missed? I figured he would have been critted. Oh, there's my Overwatch. Man, it's like the game knows when you got the camera rolling and it makes it look a lot easier than it is. Okay, I want to show you this move. This Ranger is just really kick-ass. Look at this. Oh man, that just never gets old. Now, unfortunately, she's a low-level Ranger, so she doesn't have any of those perks I was telling you about. Later on... Oh, crap. Oh, those sectoids are bad news. Ordinarily, the Ranger would be able to... Once you get a little higher level, she can actually move again after she kills somebody. So you could kill somebody and then run back undercover. But she's too low level for that, so... Maybe I could actually use that smoke grenade. Let's see, maybe I'll just be able to kill this thing. Oh, missed. Yeah, get used to that, buddy. You get a better scope or something. Alright, 28%. What the hell? Man, I don't know why this thing's so hard to hit. I really need to try to flank it. So that little yellow shield there means that I gotta try to move him or he's gonna probably be critted and dead. Alright, let's try this smoke grenade out. Never tried this before, but sounds like this would be, if there's any time this will be useful, it'll be now. Let's see, is it actually going to help? Let's see, what's this guy doing? Oh. Looks like he's going for a mind control. It's a panic. Okay, so she'll be pretty useless. With a panic, it's not as bad as the mind control. Seems like about half the time they'll just mind control your guy, and then you have to try to kill the sectoid or actually kill your own guy because they'll start shooting you. And even though they miss all the time when they're shooting at aliens, for some reason when they're shooting at their friends, they're deadly accurate. Go figure. Oh crap. All right. So it looks like this smoke grenade's actually working out pretty good. There we go. So once again, my Ranger comes through. See, I told you these Rangers were badass, man. So I think it'd be fun to play this game and have nothing but Rangers. Let's see, could she hit something right? Nope. That cardboard box was just too good a cover! God, the bullets just won't penetrate. Gotta remember that next time I'm in a firefight, man. Okay, let's see. This guy is behind a car. It's always a choice of, do you want to be in a pretty good secure location, or do you want to get closer so you can actually have a chance of hitting the target? I seem to be having some pretty good luck with this smoke, so I'll just run right into it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so he is able to blast through the cardboard. Now that guy's just out in the open, but I'm out of turns. Okay, see, he's gonna... Oh, this is not gonna be pretty. Oh, critical, of course, of course. Well, at least she's not dead. She's not panicked either. One thing though, if you have a wounded warrior, so to speak, they'll get something called willpower. Oh, what's it called? Shaken or something like that, and they'll basically suck next battle. They'll panic really easily and be useless. A couple times I fought through a really tough mission. One of these turn-based things, time missions, and I got the mission completed, and then there was some idiot that was panicked, and I could not get her to the evacuation spot. Had to reload. So that is that shaken thing is a big deal. All right, got to pull another group there, but you see, ideally you would just stay back here, let them come to you and pick them off, but that turn limit, gonna have to go in. This shouldn't be too bad. Another thing about the snipers, they do a lot better if they're on at height. Most of the time there'll be a roof or even sometimes a guard tower or something you can put them on top of. Okay, let's see, will he hit? It would be a miracle. He actually hit it. Pistol, let's see. Pistol. Nope. Wow, those sectoids, they've got a lot of armor. You can't see it. They've got, oh, this is going from bad to worse. So she's mind controlled. If I can take out that sectoid, that would... Oh. Come on, Ranger. If I just... No, I had her behind that air conditioning unit. The cardboard would have been a much better choice. Okay, God, if you were in such a hurry, why'd you land me so far away? Butthole. Alright, come on. Oh, 88% chance. You know, I'm just going to go for this. I don't want to run out of time. Okay, good. Alright, okay, that was good. Now I killed the sectoid, so that should free up the other... Yeah, okay, mind control lost. Okay, breathing a little easier now. I think I might actually get through this. Run her up. I know there's one other alien down there, but if you don't get to that computer, the mission will be failed and all this will be for nothing. 35% chance? What the? Ah. Okay, I don't think she's going to hit with a 35% chance. I'll screw it. You know what? I'm just going to grenade it. Man. Okay, destroyed the house. Okay, it's dead. Alright, so now it should be just a simple matter of going in there. You know, these guys, they tickle me the way they run around this battlefield. I mean, if there's an open window, an open door, doesn't matter. They just love breaking through windows. They love climbing over stuff, jumping over stuff. So much easier to, you know, jump over a car than it is to run around it. Okay, looks like oh, crap. Don't quite have enough action. Yeah, there we go. Don't quite have enough. What kind of house is this? There's a ladder instead of stairs? Okay. How many of you guys have ladders to get into your house? Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to be climbing onto the roof of a burning house, but okay. Get your butt in there. Come on. This is probably where one of those mods would come in handy. What does it take to shut this guy up? He's so annoying, man. What's really annoying, you get on these missions where you have to rescue people before the aliens shoot them down. And every time one of them dies, you're already pissed off about it. And then that guy has to come on there and say, oh, hurry, yes, it's mass slaughter out there. Come on, Commander, do your job. Man, I think I would save one bullet for him when I got back. if it was for real life. Alright. Okay, so that's 2 missions. It's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and load the my later save there. I won't show you the end. But a little bit later in the game so you can get a feel for how it scales. And one of the things, I think they really, even better than the first game, nailed that civilization, like tech tree aspect to the game, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, there's always something just around the corner that'll be a real game changer. And a lot of these upgrades will change your tactics. I mean, real fundamental stuff. So there's a lot of excitement. So that one more turn phenomenon. Okay, go ahead and put my sniper up here on the roof. You say roof or... Oh, shh. I say we're screwed. That's how I pronounce it. Okay, and she's in a bad look. Oh, okay. So, in real life, this would be a reload moment if there ever was one, but these little glittery women, fire star-like women, fire women, oh man, they are so annoying for reasons which will become clear. Running into 2 of them, that is, oh. And that little godlike character with the fire coming out of him is not very easy either. And that big robot thing on top is pretty bad news too. So basically, I am completely and utterly screwed. These would be hard enough if I took them on 1 pack at a time. But what the hell. There's my EMP grenade. Those are really, really useful against robots. See, check this out. So no damage to the environment. But he shut down for 2 turns, and he took a lot of damage, and it went right around his armor. Unfortunately, I've only got 1 of those. It'd be nice to have more than 1. So sometimes you just can't get past a battle. You know, the robot's too tough or whatever. Just restart the mission and change up your equipment. Sometimes that'll make a huge difference. Here's that cone of death I was telling you about. The kill zone. So the only limitation there is your ammo. Which every now and then you get this option to upgrade your weapons with a bigger clip size. So always pick that. I don't know. This is just my advice and what worked for me. But I always wanted to have as many, as big a clip as I could get in those sniper rifles. Because if you have, say, 6 or 7 shots in the kill zone, that can turn the whole tide of a battle. I've actually seen them kill 4 or 5 people all in just with the kill zone. Here's one of my, what do they call these? Psychics, basically. She's got something here called Soulfire. And by the way, you have to build a special facility to train these troops. These Sinus, I think they're called. But, oh man, so worth it. So worth it. Look at that. Look at that. You got armor on? I don't care about armor. I use my mind to kill. Yeah, that little... They got kind of strange haircuts, but man, let me tell you, you will be so happy to have them along. You're still kind of low level. I mean, you get those Psionics up high enough, and they can do the mind control, and they just got some really awesome abilities. I highly recommend that you start working on those as soon as possible. And these, there's my drone. So she's got a 51% chance. Let's try the combat protocol. Now this will send the drone over there and do guaranteed damage. Not a lot of damage. It's probably not going to be all that great here. But if one of them's wounded or something and you just want to get it out of play, that could be very useful. It's really the most useful when you got something with a lot of armor on and just a couple of points left. See here they go. So every time you hit one of those, if you don't kill it outright, it's going to half its hit points and split into 2. And then they can also teleport, and they're just always flanking you. They're just horrible. These guys, I think that's... okay, maybe I'll be able to kill him. Come on, Mr. Sniper. This guy looks straight out of The Witcher. Oh, still got some points left. Oh, what's happening here? 10 points of damage? Oh, God, what was that? Alright, come on, Witcher. Ah, missed. What good's a sniper that can't hit his targets? Oh, okay. They don't seem to have that problem. So again, this is it's painful for me to continue, even though I know it's just kind of a demonstration. It's all I can do not to reload this thing. You know, I hate that. Missed. I mean, ordinarily, if I wasn't going to reload this, that would be horrible, because she was like a colonel, I think. You know, very high level sniper. You guys that are playing this with Iron Man mode and on the tougher difficulty levels, I don't know how you do it. So look at that ability. So now I got to reload. All their weapons are useless, and I'm going to have to waste part of their turn reloading it. And on top of that, I got to haul ass, because if I don't get out of that blue misty stuff, they're going to take heavy damage. I mean, it's enough damage to kill most of them. So let's see. She's panicked on top of everything. Oh man, how bad can this situation get? This guy does have a grappling hook that he can use, but I'm gonna just use his pistol. Maybe I can turn the tides a little bit here. I guess his pistol wasn't affected by that weapon disabling ability. And let's see, how do I want to end here? Okay, there's some way you got to tell it to use your pistol. There we go, fire pistol, 86% chance. Got her. Okay, I'm liking him better. A little national pride kicking in there. I wonder if you can make your own flag. I like the map chat nation. I bet you that's probably a function. Okay, so I got this guy can launch a grenade, but it's kind of hard to get a lot of enemies. I didn't find too many opportunities when you could take out more than 2 at a time. You know, it's almost as if the AI is smart enough not to bunch up to avoid grenades. Oh man, that's a miracle. Those things almost always crit me. Okay, let's see, can I do it? How many? I wish I could get that one to standing outside, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I think that's probably as good. Oh, a little glitch there. So every now and then you'll hit the fire button or something and it won't work. So there's tiny little glitches like that in here, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. Okay, got one of those. I forget what they call those fire women, but she's gone. This guy just got a battle frenzy. That doesn't sound good. Where to put her? Oh crap. Oh, fire butt. Ah, missed again. Man, I am just really getting lucky today. Let's try insanity.
Can you hear me?
Come on, babe. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, missed. Yeah, I kid you not. Many times I've had, like, say a 90, maybe even like a. I swear. I think one time I had a 99% chance, and still missed. So I guess you statisticians would say, "Oh well, that's random." Just because it's more likely doesn't mean you can't miss. You could have a 90. I guess you could have a 99% chance of hitting and miss like 5 times in a row. Not unheard of. Okay, got her. Boom. Now that's a drone for you. That right there is why you want these drones. Guaranteed damage. And see, some of these things, if they've got 1 health point left, they could still really screw up your party. I'm kind of miffed because there's like a piece of equipment there. I got 2 turns to reach it. It's probably really good, but I don't know any way I can get there in 2 turns. Especially not with these guys. Oh, God. 9 points of damage. God, I don't know how these... It seems like the aliens just do so much more damage than your guys do. I'm doing like 4 points of damage. They're doing 9, 8. Yeah, this is probably not going to happen. You know, somehow I still got to get to that guy, knock him out, carry him to the evac point. So, anyway, I think this is a good enough of a tour of XCOM 2. Should give you a pretty good idea. I actually love this game. I don't know if that's coming across in my commentary. I did spend about as much time cursing at it at top volume as I did enjoying it, but you know, I don't know if you've played games like that. They kind of piss you off, but it's like at the same time you're actually enjoying it somehow. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I should go to a psychiatrist or something. But I just thought this was an awesome game. Highly recommend it. You'll definitely have your reloading moments. Unless you're just a real masochist, I wouldn't play on that Iron Man mode. Try one of the easier modes, or go ahead and just reload until your heart's content. One nice thing is it loads pretty quick. I hate it when you play on a game that's really hard and you have to keep reloading and it takes forever. This one was nice and quick, at least on an SSD. So it wasn't a big deal. Let you save anywhere. So of course, every time you're doing pretty well, just keep saving it. Make sure you've got multiple saves, but of course you know that. Anyway, there you go. Xcom 2. I think this is one of my favorite games in a long time. I actually picked this up on Steam as part of a bundle. They had this and I think the Steam controller. So somehow, when you did all the math, you basically saved $20 to get the Steam controller in this game. And I don't know about that controller. I haven't made up my mind on that yet. But I think this game was definitely worth it. I don't know how much it's running for now, but if you like the first XCOM, I don't know why you wouldn't enjoy this one too. If you like good strategy games, if you're kind of into the Civ style game, I think you would like this. If you're not familiar with XCOM, don't worry about it. There's still plenty to enjoy here. It does have one gaping rat-shaped flaw. I don't know what their quality control people were thinking. They should all be fired. But all in all, you're going to love this game. Go ahead, pick it up. XCOM 2. Money well spent. And that's all for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I should be back next week with a new interview series. Now, I'll ask you guys what you want to see next. I got an interview with Julian Gollop, who actually designed the first XCOM game. But I also have another interview with Volker Werdick, the father of the Settlers, one of the great Amiga classics. Anyway, I can go either way, so if you have a preference for one or the other, let me hear from you. Otherwise, I will just do them in the order I recorded, which would mean starting with the Werdick. In any case, I thank you very, 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 very much if you have supported Matt Chat. You're keeping these episodes coming, guys, and I don't expect a lot of cash for this, my God, no. If you like to watch these episodes, if you wouldn't mind putting a little dollar into the tip jar, that's really all I ask. Just go to the Patreon site in the show notes, sign up for a Patreon account. Painless, easy, simple, and you'll be supporting the show in no time, and you'll feel really good. But anyway, you guys that are already, and gals that are already supporting the show, thank you. You guys are awesome, and thank you for your continued support of the show. Now, what about that news from the Matt Cave? Alright, so let's see. I guess the top news is, of course, Tyranny. This is a game. It's called, if you go to Tyranny Game, I think that's the website. I just don't leave out the Y. This is from Obsidian and Paradox. They brought you Pillars of Eternity. Now they're doing this game, and the twist is you're playing on the side of evil. Now it's not quite clear to me. Maybe I should have actually read the rest of the text there. But it looks like you could play this as a good guy, or you could side with the evil bastards, your pick. Anyway, that seems to be the twist on it. It's supposed to be due out actually this year. We'll see if they stick to that. But anyway, Stig and a couple other people wrote in about this. Of course, very exciting. I'm going to try to see if I can get one of the folks working on it onto the show so we can hear some more details, a little bit more about sort of what they're thinking with this game and how it will be different than Pillars. Let's see what else we got here. Alan